The starting lineups: Boston Celtics with Antoine Walker, Eric Williams, Tony Battie up front, Andy Anderson and Paul Pierce in the backcourt, and New Jersey with Kenyon Martin, Keith Van Horn, and Todd MacCulloch on the front line, and Jason Kidd and Kerry Kittles in the backcourt. Let's check in with Andrea Joyce. Andrea? Anderson, who's played so well in the playoffs with a beautiful pass from Battie, was stopped by MacCulloch.
Tony Battie thought differently.
MacCulloch on the follow. Battie got a piece.
The Nets, 8 transition points already.
Williams getting the step, but he was stopped. Played very well in Game 5 against Detroit, in particular with both Pierce and Walker sitting down with 5 fouls. Kittles with a nice feed from MacCulloch.
Kerry Kittles beat Paul Pierce with the head fake, drew the help, and then found Todd MacCulloch on the opposite side.
Game 1 of the best of 7 Eastern Conference Final Series. Game 2 here in New Jersey on Tuesday night. Nice pass. Van Horn to MacCulloch. Good hands by Todd MacCulloch.
When they talk about Jason Kidd's passing, the entire net team distributes the ball, and Todd MacCulloch's hands, which you talked about, very, very important.
Just under 5 remaining in this fast-paced first quarter. MacCulloch beating Rogers, getting inside.
Both teams go for the mismatch. The Celtics run a pick and roll with Kenny Anderson and Rodney Rogers to make MacCulloch defend Rodney Rogers. The Nets go inside. MacCulloch's too big for Rodney Rogers to cover on the post.
Third field goal for MacCulloch. 6 points, 21-16. Here New Jersey. Dumped it off to Martin. Kidd able to chase it down. Kenyon Martin. Todd MacCulloch with the rebound and the score.
3 offensive rebounds, and Todd MacCulloch, we said how important it was for him to get off to a start if he wanted to play. He's doing that for Byron Scott.
Eric Williams, who grew up in Newark, New Jersey, and has been an important player for the Celtics, although it does not show up statistically. Look out. Garrettson with the call. And a loose ball foul on the Celtics. It's on Eric Williams.
Players are ready this afternoon. The ball's on the floor. It's going to be a lot of players right there following.
The Nets have led right from the start. They're up by 5. They've led by as many as 7. Pierce rebounded by MacCulloch.
Jason Kidd, though, is a very physical player. You're going to have to knock him down about 400 times.
Van Horn with 8 points, and the Nets now lead 49-41.
Many teams in the NBA could not run this offense that Eddie Jordan and Byron Scott have put in because you need a lot of players who can pass and catch the ball. The Nets turned it over almost 20 times a game in the regular season against Boston.
MacCulloch hit on a reach-in. So the Celtics are over the limit. Pierce collects a second.
Todd MacCulloch is one of the X factors for the Nets. Byron Scott was afraid maybe too much up and down, too much foot speed in this series, but MacCulloch has really made his presence felt early in Game 1 for the Nets.
MacCulloch only a 67% free throw shooter. Martin with 6 points has not done it off the boards, despite the fact that the Nets have been in command in that department. They are on their feet here at the Meadowlands. Final seconds, first half. Kidd had it knocked away, recovered by MacCulloch, and he's tied up. The basket will not count. They'll jump it up.
Well defended that time by the Celtics. They got a good trap on Jason Kidd, and when Todd MacCulloch got the ball, the help was there in the middle of the floor. So they double-team Jason. He loses the ball. MacCulloch comes up with it. Eric Strickland on the floor for his defense, delivers for Jim O'Brien.
Jack Neese looking to get this jump ball going. Players trying to get the edge, stepping in.
Everybody's climbing over the line.
And MacCulloch controlled the tip, but run Garrettson over at the scorer's table, blowing the whistle. And it's a violation. Anderson on the Celtics. Someone stepped in too quickly.
He said somebody stepped in front.
A breathtaking performance by the Nets in this first half. They out-rebound the Celtics 27-14. They outshoot them 55% to 44%, getting balanced scoring 10 apiece. From MacCulloch, Van Horn, and
there's no
Kittles.
adjustments to be made, really, for Boston. They're not playing hard enough. When you're getting pounded on the boards and you're not getting back in transition, that's effort.
Nice pass by Walker, and Anderson rejected.
Todd MacCulloch, again, a factor. He's so big. I think he's more like Sean, but he's more mobile than either of those two big guys.
And Battee looking to front. Called for the push. So Battee picks up his third. 2 quick ones here at the start of the third quarter. This is now the biggest lead of the game. The Nets up by 12, and they've led right from the start. Pierce thought he was fouled. Eric Williams on the rebound. His shot deflected short. Now committed by Kittles. That'll be number 3.
Paul Pierce going in. I like the officiating. No, they're letting him play in there. Offensive rebound. Eric Williams can't get it over the top of Todd MacCulloch.
It's a 5-point game. Nets with the lead. 6:20 remaining in the third. And Horn from MacCulloch. The Nets with excellent passing throughout the night. Second assist for the center, Todd MacCulloch.
Almost exact same pass, that high-low look to a teammate posted inside. That's their 19th three-point field goal attempt already.
Celtics during the regular season, number 3. As MacCulloch is able to hit and fouled by Rogers.
Antoine Walker, doesn't do any good. Great look inside. MacCulloch, you're going to take a foul in the playoffs. You take his arm off. You can't allow him to make a shot that close.
Now Van Horn sits down, leaves with 12, replaced by the rookie Richard Jefferson, leading the league in both categories.
By a sizable margin, Marv, more than 3 shots more than anyone else in the NBA.
Walker not able to hit on that 2-point attempt. And Jason Kidd with 11 of his 15 points coming in the third quarter. He's the high man. Nets getting balanced scoring. Antoine Walker has not shot particularly well, 8 for 21, but he does have 23 points.
The difference, Tony Battee, not bad hands, but not the soft ones like Todd MacCulloch.
And with the 2 free throws by Battee, it's a 7-point Nets lead, 5:20 remaining in the fourth. Nets have led by as many as 17. MacCulloch with the step, got position on Battee.
Todd MacCulloch, the X factor all day for the Nets. He's come up big for Byron Scott.
Jason Kidd with his 9th assist. That's 4 on Kittles. The Nets are over the limit. Celtics have only 1 team foul.
A little bit of reversal this quarter, but again, Eric Williams gets drawn out right there. Tony Battee gets caught on the top side. Todd MacCulloch just too big. They almost have to play behind him and make him shoot over the top.
Todd, the Celtics were the only team to beat you guys 3 times this season during the regular season. What did you learn from those games that helped you today?
Well, we learned that we couldn't come out and play the way we did in those 4 games. And so in the Charlotte series, we looked at it as an advantage. We were up 3-1. When we're down 1-3 during the regular season, we threw that stat out and said we've got to play better than we did. We got to play better defense. And tonight we hit big shots just like Keith did.
We're in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. How does this compare?
This is great. This is just 1 game. We're off to a great start.
Good luck the rest of the way. Over to you, Marv.